chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase.
Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alanda Madeline for the ones that is new here to my channel. So guys, as you can see, my surroundings, I am home. I am home from the hospital, thank God. It's been quite an experience, you know, being in that hospital, laying in that bed, and just to know that I actually experienced a heart attack, you know. It just seems so unreal. Sometimes I even think like, Alanda, you had a heart attack. Like I went across the street to that side. You know what I'm saying? But I thank God at the same time that He has given me strength. He has kept me. He has watched me. He has held me along everything, you know, and God is in control of everything, you know, and he shows it. God is going to always show up and show out every time. So when I got home, basically I got home, I think it was the 16th. Y'all know I'm not good with dates, but I think it was the 16th I got home. And I said, Mommy, I said, I'm home. And she said, I know. I said, I was in the hospital. She said, you was? I said, yeah. I said, I said, I had a heart attack. She said, oh, like, I said, yeah. So she was just so nice. She has been nice every day, ever since then. And today is actually the day before New Year's Eve. Okay, so it has been some days later to get in and try to settle in and just try to get it together, you know. And that night, of course, of course the doctor gave me you know, some instructions on my medicine and telling me not to hit my head. It's dangerous if I fall and hit my head, or if I cut myself, how long I'm gonna be bleeding. You know, it's not gonna be the normal bleeding because of the thinners and aspirins and stuff. I come home that night, jumped on the bed and hit my head right on the headboard. I'm like, oh my God. So I just sat up for a good while, and it wasn't no damage or anything like that because it really wasn't that hard. It was just scared me because what the doctor had just told me. Then later on at night, my son, so I ordered things, and it's a certain way that we have stuff in our kitchen. Whereas though I try not to keep a lot of things out that will be harmful for my mom. So I think my 10-year-old was telling my aunt, like, hey, we got to put this away. We got to put that away. Because if not, mom going to walk around and grab things that, you know, food, sharp things, cleaning supplies, whatever need to be put away. So they put stuff away. But I'm not sure if it was her or it was my son who tried to put something away and it got stuck. Some things got stuck and it fell in the bottom of the drawer. So I told my son to reach his arm back there to see what was making the drawer stuck, because I didn't want to cut my leg and I didn't want my mom to come in the kitchen and cut her leg. Well, my son put his arm down there and got stuck. So I had to call the ambulance. I had to call the ambulance for them to come out. So with the fire department, and they were deep. And of course, why not? Of couple of those men that came, that was the men that came when I went to the emergency room, because somebody had to sit with my mom and my kids until my aunt got here, you know. So they remembered, they recognized the house, they recognized the kids, and so I'm all in a gown and I've got just stuff all over me, bandages and everything, because I'm just getting home from the hospital that day. Mom's sitting there, so they like, so what happened? Like, and I'm like, telling them like he got his arm stuck. So they did that. Then it was a trip. The next day, Dre seems to have a headache, and it just was so unbearable. And so I gave him a Tylenol check, gave him COVID test, gave him an ice thing. Well, one of those cool pad things that I buy for the kids, and put that on his head. 20 minutes later, he was fine. Then later, Chiron was feeling the same symptoms. So I did the same exact thing. COVID test, Tylenol, and then the cool pad. He was fine. Later on at night, Dre was choky. Where, now this is the following day, but that night, it sounded like he couldn't catch his breath. So I had to call the fire department, ambulance, because he do have a little inhaler that the doctors prescribed for him, and that doesn't necessarily say that he has asthma, but because he had the anesthesia back in September to get his cochlear implants, it was hard, y'all remember, getting him up. And it was hours later before we could get him up. They had to give him treatment then, albuterol. So that's what the fire department did. They checked his oxygen, which was 94, 95. By the time they gave him the albuterol, it was back up to 98. So now that happened. Then that was it for quite some time. Dre wanted to sleep in my bed every single night. He actually didn't sleep in my bed last night, but ever since I've been home, he's been so huggy, putting his arms around me, and Karan, he had his way of showing his compassion too. It's just that he understood a lot better because he can hear what's going on. And a lot of times when I was in the hospital, I had to video call home to Dre so he can see that mommy is okay. Because Karan said one night he was in his room crying because he wanted me. And he was missing me. And I was like, not tough guy, but he did. So he has been sleeping in my bed every night ever since, I've been home. He'll wake up and hug me, put his arm around me, damn near choking me. Once he deep sleep, he's kicking me in my butt. I'm like, oh my goodness. I gotta let him, run this course because he was grieving. He was missing mommy, so I didn't have a problem. Usually I do. Get out my room. You go in your own room. You kicking me, you banging me, you taking over my remote control, stuff like that. But I allowed it this time because I truly understand, it's nothing like a mother's touch and a mother's love, So anyway, my cousin came past with a big old pot of spaghetti, a whole pan of spaghetti for everybody. Not only she had spaghetti, she had a gift for me. On her birthday, y'all, on her birthday. On her birthday, Jay-Z'd up with her burgundy boots, burgundy trench. To the gourds, you hear me? Looking really nice on her birthday with her little bulb. How y'all do with them bulbs? She was bulbing. Blonde and everything. And yeah, she came past with a long pot of spaghetti for everybody, so I didn't have to worry about cooking, and at least for a few days, which it lasts like maybe 4-5 days. I think about 5 days. I had to worry about it. Nobody got tired of it. Dre wanted extra ketchup. Mommy liked it the way it was, or ketchup. Sometimes provolone cheese on it. Karan, he likes sour cream on his spaghetti all the time, so they enjoyed it. I only gave it to him dinner time, so I would get up, make breakfast, quick lunch, and then that was dinner. You know what I'm saying? So that held out. That really did good. I had to worry about cooking, along with my gorgeous gift that I really appreciate. I really do. I mean, I'm gonna be using that for my me time. You hear me? Then my aunt came past with these bomb old school cookies. Now I know I do treats. You know what I'm saying? But those cookies are old school. I'm talking about with the oranges and apples. Y'all remember that stocking with the little mesh in the front with the with the oranges and apples and little red and white candy canes in them. And what else used to be in that little red hot candy? I can't remember all that old school stuff with the walnuts and oranges and apples sitting on the table. You know what I'm saying? With the nuts and walnuts and whatever, the nutcracker, everything sitting there. Those cookies, you know what I mean? Light skin, dark skin, brown skin cookies. You heard me. They are so good. She made so many of them. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. So good, y'all. I gotta calm down. I'm just too pumped. But anyhow, so we enjoyed those, and then so many people found out I had a heart attack. Now, Facebook, regular social media like Facebook, everybody know Orlando personally or whatever. So a lot of people were so shocked to hear it. A lot of people saw that I just recently went to the hospital to get my heart checked, and I was overlooked basically because I didn't have the regular symptoms, I guess, that they were expecting. And then my age, I guess. But anyway, everyone reached out and all. And I think that I turned right around. I thanked everybody about it all. The wishes on me to getting better and getting healthy again and all. And I asked everybody, could they donate to my kids, which will help me out a lot of me, because I didn't start Christmas shopping at all. I did do the Toys for Tots, and I did Letter to Santa. Now, this was my first year ever reaching out for anybody to help me with my kids on Christmas. I never, ever done it. And the first year I reached out, I ain't heard nothing. And today is the day before Christmas Eve, and I ain't get no email, no text messages or anything. So I might have done something wrong. I'm not sure. But even still, me reaching out to that could have helped me a bunch of even the things that I was going to do. But because it put me in the hospital, I just asked everybody that will make my Christmas, that will make my day, to support me. Because there's a lot of other things that I don't do. Ask for help a lot when it comes down to my mother, for me, and, for my kids, unless it's very, very, very necessary. And it always be like somebody real, real close that I ask. But sometimes you have ones that love me and support me. They want to do it, and that they ask, could they help and everything in many ways, sit with mom, watch the boys, if there's anything they need to buy for us, anything, I always denied it. I always denied all services because I always felt like Orlando got it. Orlando can do it, But this go round, I did ask for if anyone that want to support, this house, that they can donate a toy. Did they come through? They came through. You heard me. I didn't have to do anything. It's a couple things that I went out and I ordered that I necessarily knew that they needed. Other than that, it's all everybody. Everybody. If I don't know, I'm very grateful and I'm very thankful for that. It's just that it made me feel weird. Just sitting back and accepting, like, everybody just, hold on. Just for me to sit back and just be accepting. People like, what is your address? What is your cash app? I'm coming past. When you be home? Like, it was just like, like, I'm at the point, I'm like, not to say it like that, but forget you, Angel Tree, or, what I say, Tots for Toys, and, not to say it like that. I'm not being smart, because I might delete that part out. But what I'm basically trying to say is, like, what I tried to do, it ain't worked. And it was from people that I probably don't know, probably would never have met. But, still, it's a blessing, when people who don't know the people and trying to be a blessing to them. But it ain't come through. It ain't even come through for me. So I guess I'm just saying that God used people that I really knew this time. Sometimes God make it to be where it's people that you don't know that might come and bless you, might have a good conversation with you, might bless you with money, might bless you um, by doing something good for you. You know what I mean? But it was actually people who cared for me. And it made it a little bit more better knowing that I'm loved by the ones that I really personally know and genuinely know how much I care for my kids. You know what I'm saying? And one of my homegirls came past earlier and I felt strange. I felt weird. I don't know if I'm just weird, but I felt weird standing there while she's piling up the bag. Like, here you go. Like, here you, and I'm like, and I'm a giver myself, y'all. Like, don't discriminate. I'm a giver in my own way of how I do things too. But sometimes we never expect to get these things back. I mean, you had one person cash apping $150. I'm like, wow, like, you know. So I'm going to do a little video on that, just showing them opening their gifts and things so people can see what they all got for Christmas. Okay, so yesterday, I'm just keeping y'all, just trying to keep y'all up to date with things. I've been feeling okay, but now, yesterday, got Mom up to get her dressed. I'm noticing she leaning to one side. She was able to get up and go get cleaned up. And I noticed that she was like leaning a little bit. So I'm like, well, maybe that's just her position or whatever. I don't know. So once she got cleaned up, I got her over so she can be able to, you know, go and eat and everything. And that was on a sofa because y'all know I don't have a dining room table that Mom, we use TV tables, me and Mom, or outside. You know, we just have different ways that we got to eat because we don't have a real dining room table right now. I had to take it out. Anyway, she was sitting at the chair and she was trying to eat and she just kept leaning. So after a while, her elbow was in the chair trying to still eat. I said, Ma, are you okay? I said, you got to sit up while you eating. Are you feeling okay? So she said, yeah, I'm feeling all right. And she seemed a little discombobulated, whatever the word is, a little confused or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know. So I don't know. Because earlier when I was giving her a wash up and everything, we was jamming. We had music on. You know, she was enjoying herself. She was kicking. And, you know, Mommy, she jammed, boy, when she, you know, listened to her good songs and stuff. But then after she finished, she leaned until her face was almost on the chair. So I said, no, this is not Mom. So I called the ambulance, and now Mom is in the hospital, guys. Yes, she is in the hospital. So me and the kids packed up, and we met her down there. We met her down there and stayed for a good little while. Of course, I had to give them the rundown on all her medications, the rundown on everything, because I am her advocate. I have to speak for her because she's not able to, you know, speak for herself. So they ran tests. They checked to see if she had a UTI because we experienced her leaning like that before. The last time she went to the hospital and she was leaned over like that. So they didn't see any signs of UTI, anything, nothing. Sugar couldn't have caused her to do that. High blood pressure couldn't have caused her to do that. And so I was just like confused on what could be wrong. So they wanted to discharge her last night, but I said, wait a minute. Mom is not in. Maybe you need to run them tests back and just try again to see what's going on with my mom. Maybe if she stay overnight, what is it called? Observation. Y'all know I can't talk. But anyway, observation. That's what it is. Observation. So y'all could just check her out. I'll come back in the morning. So that was that. So I got up this morning. Kind of pretty much the same thing. She wouldn't want to eat. She was still leaning on the right side. They checked for stroke. They checked for everything. Because I was up on it. Y'all overlooked, not John Hopkins. I can't say that. But a medical professional overlooked me at my circumstance. You're not going to do that to my mom. Even though I like John Hopkins, they put a big Band-Aid on my heart there. You know, they saved my life. My son, you know, we goes there sometimes. So, it was no doubt in my mind that they couldn't or wouldn't do what they need to do. But I just want to make sure just experiencing what I just experienced, you know, in the hospital and all. But she's there. So we went there today, and they said they're just going to have to admit her because they're just trying to figure it out. I'm saying, yes, mommy used to walk in. She used to collecting canned goods, walking around the house, you know, without a cane. She usually eating full-course meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, 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 and snack in between. You know, going to the bathroom, all that good stuff. And she's not doing none of that, you know. So, I ask y'all to keep her in your prayers as well, because that has been a story since we've been home. So hopefully she'll be home before Christmas. If not, it's still Christmas, and we still going to celebrate Christmas with mommy. You understand what I'm saying? So even if the guys open up the toys here, we go down there for mommy to open her stuff there. However it's going to be, just long as they know we got to figure out something for mommy. We got to. You know, she got to get better. You know, so she looked well when she saw me today. She was excited. She gave me a huge smile. She ate a half a grilled cheese sandwich, you know, and stuff like that. I'm not sure if anybody else been down there to see her or not, because now she have the emergency. You know what I'm saying? So I know my sister came past the other day when I was in the hospital or whatever, but I just don't know. I know they said haven't nobody been down there, so maybe by now she probably has been down there and whatever, just to kind of give me a break or whatever. Who knows? I'm not sure, but they all know to call me just in case of updates, anything, and I know I can call them directly. So yeah, so that is all, I believe, catching up with you guys with everything. So, of course, right now, the guys are in the living room taking advantage of the TV because they know mommy do not play about her Steve Harvey and all the good stuff. So, they down there now eating their dinner and watching just what, I don't know what they're watching. Probably Netflix or maybe something Christmassy. I'm not really sure. But, guys, they got so much stuff that I have to wrap. I don't even know if I have enough wrapping paper. So yeah, so I just want to catch you guys up. I'm not sure if this is going to be it of the video, or I'm just going to prolong it a little bit more so you can see a little bit instead of me just sitting here talking. All right, guys.
Oh, they taste so good.
Here's my breakfast with the little I'm using this seasoning here. Pretty good. So guys, oh, look at the little hat right there. Y'all see the little hat on the chair? I got the hats on the chair. But I haven't showed y'all how I decorated the tree. So I'm about to show y'all. It's a few little gifts under the tree right now. That's already wrapped. As y'all saw yesterday, I wrapped up some gifts last night, and that's what y'all saw. I was showing y'all in the truck with the stuff wrapped up in trash bags and stuff like that, and some things going in gift bags too. So yeah, yeah.
Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase.
So I showed you a picture of my tree. So I just decided to do the red on this tree here, and I have a few gifts already underneath the tree so far. The tree that's in my room is like pink, rose gold, copper type thing going on in here. Match the curtains. And these are gold bulbs with different color lights and gold star. So guys, I have been I know I haven't been talking much on the camera this morning, but I have been going back and forth with the doctors. Them trying to make sure that mom is totally okay before they release her and discharge her to come home. And I'm super excited because I really didn't want to leave out on Christmas. Yeah, I wanted to be home. But of course, if I had to go to the hospital to see her, of course, we would have just packed up and went. I would have had the boys to open up their gifts here, whatever gifts that she has from her to them. I had her to present that there at the hospital or whatever, but I'm glad it's the holidays. This is what makes a beautiful Christmas story, when we all face challenges, because I didn't think that I didn't know how things was going to go. I mean, I never experienced a heart attack, nothing in that nature, strokes, none of that stuff. So I wasn't sure how things was going to really fold for me. But I did make it home for Christmas. But now mom is in there and she's going to make it home for Christmas. So that's beautiful stories for Christmas. That's what I like, because God is a good God and he just makes sure he look out for his children. But so yeah, we're gonna go there. I got a stop that I gotta make, that I gotta run out to do today. I have not been doing a lot of running around. I've made it to maybe a few stores since I've been home, but I have not been really out in the streets or anything like that. I'm just trying to get, my little exercise on. I've been walking on my little walking pad upstairs, and even just climbing up these steps and all of that. That's good exercise, because of course I gotta still take care of my family. I think the furthest I walked really was from the parking lot to mom's room down at the hospital. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to go within the family to go visit her, because at first we thought she was going to come straight home, but then I asked them to keep her there just a little bit to do more testing, because at first mom wasn't getting up or anything, and mom walks around here without anything, without canes, walkers, or anything. She walk around and collect her little stuff, especially canned goods. Mom collects canned goods. She think that the kitchen is a supermarket, so she goes collect her canned goods and come in either the dining room or the living room and pack them all up in her little bags that she keep. So that's her little routine that she does on a daily. So for them to say that she wasn't really getting up, I'm like, nah. Let's do some more testing. Like I said, overlook me all day long, but don't overlook Mom Dukes or my kids. Don't play them games. Search. Don't search for nothing that ain't there, but just to make sure it ain't nothing there. You know what I mean? And yeah. So I'm so used to Mom being down here walking back and forth, and just it just seems so empty when she not here. So I just thank God that it wasn't serious, but I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't serious. So in order for us to know that, taking care of a person or being a caregiver over someone who has dementia, sometimes they may not complain that they're not feeling well, or they may not say that they're in pain. So the best bet is to just check them in, just to make sure that everything is fine, even if it's not nothing, So Mom Duke's little spot, that's okay, because she got her doll babies on the ottoman and her little babies. Everything and everyone is waiting for her to come back home.
You want that down the court? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Get with okay. Mr. Harold. So Tamika told me to ask for you.
Okay, hi baby.
Aubrey, how you doing?
Hi, I'm Mr. Harold.
Okay. Guys, did y'all see that? I know y'all probably was like, where in the world did she go at? I'm at McDonald's, y'all. My girlfriend was telling me about how they give, you know, toys away. She be knowing all the things, because I don't be knowing anything. Like I said, I never go to, like, giveaways and stuff. I never, like, in my life, I never knew about, like, giveaways and stuff like that. And like I said before, with the, it being like the tots and toys and all that, I've heard of that, but I never done it. And it just, I didn't do something right this time. So y'all see that they grab the little toys and stuff, whatever you can grab and everything, and I really appreciate that. So that's gonna go along with all the things that they got at home. So there's a God somewhere. That's all coming to America, y'all. But really, like, I'm serious, y'all. That was truly a blessing. Knowing that it's things out here that helps you with the kids. Hold on, y'all, because I'm on my way to get mine too. Hello.
Hi. Is this Miss
Alanda? Yes.
Daughter?
Yes.
Okay. How many minutes do you know so that I can?
Let's see. It's 4:19. I'll probably be there like 4:25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, just call me or call the unit number. Okay.
Okay, I can call this number that you calling me from.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. And I'll pull in a circle, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. All right.
You are.
All right, bye-bye. All right, so that's them saying they're going to bring mom down, even though we got her clothes, but she got a real big coat. She got this coat right here. It's real warm with the, y'all know them coats with the fur on it or whatever. So I'm gonna put that on her, bring her home. The house is nice and warm, so and I'll have it warm in here for her too when she get in here. She might get too hot. I'm so happy. And of course, my uncle, he's gonna meet me at the house to get her in safely. I'm just so happy. I bring my baby home, my little daughter. You know what I'm saying? That's my little daughter. No, that's my mommy. It depends for that day who she is. Because sometimes she might be my little daughter. And sometimes she my mommy. I think today, she's my mommy. She's definitely my mommy. Alright, so we down here. We waiting through the circle here. Waiting for them to bring her down. They actually said they was going to bring her down instead of me going up. So, I really think that they're trying to do that because everybody know I done had a heart attack. I told the people down in the emergency room that I had a heart attack, and they delivered the message all the way up to when she was admitted. So I'm thinking through the doctors, they probably saying that they probably didn't want me to be pushing her in that wheelchair and stuff. So they was just like super nice. They were nice through the whole thing anyway. I just thank God, because sometimes you got people even just, learning up this on the internet, how some doctors and nurses just don't care, and even what I experienced, I was overlooked. But I thank God, for the nurses and doctors that I do meet, especially here at this hospital. It's like, I've never really had an issue here at this hospital, only that one time with, and that was for a good reason, really, when Dre was about to go and get surgery and they took the phone from his hand or whatever. But other than that, this place is really, really cool. Shit. Hello? Oh, you here? I don't see you. I'm at the main entrance or emergency room. Oh, okay. Okay, all right, bye-bye. Okay, all right, thank you, bye-bye. So I'm at the wrong spot. okay?
Yeah.
Your brother Joe meeting you at the house.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah.
I don't want it on.
But it's cold.
I know.
Oh, but you don't want it on? Okay.
You ready to get down?
Down where?
Out there, mommy,
This
come
is
on.
your daughter's car. When you get home, she will show you.
Oh, you got it. You know how to throw that leg up in the air.
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
Up anywhere.
Your bad.
Thank you. Get scoot on them. Get them.
Scoot your butt in. So
Yeah.
you can do your
Y'all gotta move out the damn way.
Talk to your daughter
Sit
like
back.
that.
Who's that?
Dre.
Well, who's in them by?
The coat. Pull
Oh,
that
that's
back.
a coat. I'm trying to get that door.
I know. Once you scoot in, so your
I
back
school in.
a little
How
bit
many
more.
times I was school
A
in?
little bit more, mama. And then you'll be done.
But I need the thing out there to hold. Oh, use that?
Yeah. That'll hold you in.
I know what.
That'll hold you in. Lift your arm up so I can put the seatbelt on you. All right, baby. Yeah. You doing that? Go ahead, my baby.
Did I bring my phone?
Your who?
My pocketbook.
I think it's at home. The ones I got is
Dad.
at home.
I'm talking about mine.
Oh, you didn't bring none here. It's at home waiting for you.
I
It
bought
is.
it. I bought it
It
too.
is.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, who's that?
Me.
What's your name?
Hi, Juan.
Oh, okay, hi.
Oh, God, thank you in the name of Jesus. Say hi. Right here. She said, How you feeling, mama?
I feel okay.
Oh, that's so good.
He still?
I know, like he want to just ride out there, stupid.
I'm talking about that car.
Yeah, that white car.
Yeah, they always ask down.
I got.
Loretta.
Loretta.
Say it
Loretta. You ain't gonna try to say it right. Don't say it. Okay,
That's
Loretta.
right, say it right.
I'm talking to Loretta.
Oh my goodness. Yes, my Lord.
Let's look at the name. Wait.
Wait a second.
No peeking.
I'm gonna actually. Oh, okay. So y'all. Want
The name.
the name tomorrow morning, right?
Right, yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if y'all wanted
Yeah,
me to do it in front of y'all.
Mama's is here too.
Okay.
So just look at the name. Like I try to like.
For them to open in front of you?
No.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. It's up to
Oh,
you.
man, Christmas it? Oh, man, don't do that.
Well, I am gonna videotape
You gonna
them open the
videotape?
gifts.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
am. I'm gonna do that.
That's the
So that means I'm going to
Christmas celebrations are happening across the entire globe. We're taking a live look at where the Vatican.
She back home, y'all. I'm excited. She made it home before Christmas. Thank God. I'm just so happy. So we just chilling. I gotta keep a good eye on her to make sure, you know, when she try to get up and all that stuff, that she don't fall, because she's still a little weak from laying in that hospital bed. But I'm super excited that she's home. These are the things that they got. I'm not going to wrap this stuff because they picked it up themselves. So I'm going to just sit it out once I sit everything else out. This is what they got from McDonald's. I think it was 2 coloring books. Oh yeah, the other coloring book there. And then these gangs there. Alright guys, so I'm chilling in this chair for right now. The boys are still up and it's pretty late, but it's alright. I'm gonna let them stay up until they ready to go to bed. No, not really. They'll be going to bed in a little bit. because I still have a little bit of things I need to wrap. And I'm not doing all that traditional cooking. I'm going to cook something tomorrow. Um, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to stress myself over a lot of different things anymore. Whatever is laid on my heart, is always for good intentions. But I'm going to end this vlog right now because, of course, I'm about to do exactly what y'all doing. Prepping and preparing things for Christmas for tomorrow. And you may not see me on Christmas. I may post a little short or something like that, but I just want to say Merry Christmas to you all. God bless you. Thank you once again for your prayers. I felt through the screen that they were sincere. I felt God touching me and healing my body as I read each and one of y'all comments about me with me experiencing a heart attack. So my biggest prayer is for him to bless you tenfold with any and every area in your life. And once again, Merry Christmas to you and yours. Love you all. Talk to you later.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.